What's up, party people? How's everybody doing? I'm hoping everybody's here. Been a beautiful day. We got a lot to talk about. Okay, so first, I just want to be clear about this. As you, I gotta wipe this camera. I mean, I don't think the camera's messed up. I'm just picking up something, wiping it. Like, what the hell? So, just so we can be clear, what we're gonna be talking about is we're gonna actually be having a better breakdown. It's a little bit harder for me to break stuff down when I'm walking outside because it's like so much stimuli around and paying attention to everything that's happening. I'm also trying to keep and I'm reading the chat and everything else. So when I'm going outside and I'm walking around, that's mostly just for us to just have fun and just enjoy ourselves. And I'm doing the content, but at the same time, I know y'all like being outside with me in public. So if everything gets right and get back to what it should be, we'll start doing that more often, not just over here on the beach, but other places also. With that being said, today, this show, we're going to be talking about, we're going to have a better breakdown of what actually happened with Ray J. Because actually, the reason that got Ray J into what he's at right now is because Ray J is allegedly going through court to be able to take care of a certain situation that happened with the Kardashians. And by her then releasing this fake polygraph, he said, "No more! I've had enough of you, Red Biz. There's some things that we's got to do." And so we're gonna be discussing that. Also, just so we can be clear, there's a ton of hip hop things I want to talk about. We're doing roll call at the 5-minute mark. We're doing roll call at the 5-minute mark. Also, just so we can be clear, we're coming back to all of this stuff later. Hey, what up, Lee? You got Lee the real goat. Oh, cutie. Let's go. Alright, also, just so we can be clear, we're gonna be discussing some Nicki Minaj stuff. We're gonna be talking about Nick Young. I'm not going to be making fun of Nick Young, not because of anything that happened to me, but I'm not going to be making fun of Nick Young because I'm not real big on making fun of anybody that's brave enough to get inside of a fucking square circle, homie. If you, not the wrestling ring also, but if you're going to go get into the boxing ring, homie, not the square circle, but the boxing ring, homie, if you're going to go get into the boxing ring, I don't really think I can go and get too... You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't really go too hard on you. You understand what I'm saying? It is what it is. Is there anything else? Joey Badass wants to portray Big L in a biopic. I think that's pretty interesting. And one, is there a biopic getting done? That would be dope. And two, I don't know. Have you ever seen Joey Badass actually act? Or is he just saying, yo, we need a Big L biopic done, which would probably be lit. If you know, you know. You know, a lot of these rappers that got big in the 90s, Big L was right around them. You understand what I'm saying? So a Big L biopic would literally have a lot to do with just hip-hop in Harlem around that time. So that would be just interesting in itself. That'd be dope to have a Harlem movie come out, another Harlem movie come out, especially showcasing hip-hop in that day and age, because I guess then you would still have to have, like a young Cameron, Mace, Big, you understand, you get what I'm saying, Nas around that time, you understand what I'm saying? Nas not Harlem, obviously, but the point of it, and Big not Harlem, obviously, but I mean the hip-hop scene in New York, just in general. So you could also have stories going on with, like, other stories that was going on at that same time. So that'd be interesting. So I wonder if they're gonna do the biopic, and if they do, I don't know if they should have Joey Badass, but shout out to Joey Badass for bringing it up. So those are some of the topics we're gonna be discussing tonight. And give me 1 second. Oh wait, hold on. One more thing. Nigga party. Chick-fil-A. I don't know how real this is. Chick-fil-A says, tweet seemingly referring black cut community as a poor choice of words. I haven't seen the tweet. I would like to see it. I don't want to play the skit because that might get me hit. Hold on, be right back. apologies. Let's do roll call and get right to the show. Shout out to DSTN. He says, "What up, Frost? What up, DSTN? Hope everything's going well with you and yours." What up, Supreme Dreams? He says, "Salute, Frost. How did the movie go?" One, it was just an indie. Just went over there. Whatever. It's like you don't never know. You don't never know what's gonna happen. DSTN said he got blessed. Big salute. Listen, pay attention. I want to say this. First of all, I want to say something. I want to be just clear on something. I'm happy to just be invited most of the time. You got to understand, most people aren't even ever invited to anything. You understand what I'm saying? So you got to take your blessings as they are. So I'm happy to be invited most of the time, to have opportunity. Most people don't get opportunity to have opportunity. So you got to take your blessings as they are. Yeah, I mean, most people don't have opportunity. Think about it like this. How many other YouTubers you know got on YouTube, made a name for themselves, and didn't have to disrespect anybody to do it? Didn't have to beef with any YouTube content creators. Didn't have to try to get a rapper or somebody to say my name. I just came on with a ton of different types of content. And we have a lot of different types of people. I love y'all and I hope everybody's having a beautiful day. With that being said, let's get to the show. Real quick, so everybody can know why Ray J is so pissed. So, Ray J puts out one of the Instagram posts where he says that he's been trying to handle this behind the scenes, but because of something recently that the Kardashians put out in reference to her telling the truth about how the tape was actually released to the public, her being Kris Jenner, taking a polygraph I could have did the damn polygraph. I probably would call it, this guy failed the test. So, the guy failed the test to be able to do the test. Shout out to the balls on this guy. This guy got cojones on him. This motherfucker is walking around and nuts and swinging. The fucking nerve. Yo, all I can say is this. On some super real shit. On some, I'm just being honest. On some super real shit. The Kardashians do things and lie right in front of your face. For the people that's watching, understand the lies and don't adhere to them. Okay, I understand it's entertainment. But for the people who follow the lies, pay attention to the lies, and then think that the lies are real, what in the hell? How is this going on? Who raised you? A farm? Not people on a farm. A farm? Give me 1 second. What in the hell? I'm just asking. This is personal. I really wouldn't know. What the fuck, yo? Anyway, I'm just saying. Like, at this point, if you're taking anything the Kardashians say is truth, I don't understand. If you're taking it as entertainment, okay, there you go. I get that. But if you're listening to what anything the Kardashians say and saying, you know what, that sounds like the gospel. So this is bridge. It was just there. My ancestors built it. It connects Manhattan, Brooklyn. I got it for the cheap. What the fuck? What the fuck, yo? I don't know what to tell people sometimes. I'm like, how? So apparently Ray J has said that this is enough. I'm not putting up with no more of this. Alright? He said, boom, look. You got this dude who didn't pass the test in order to be able to have the qualifications to do the test that you said that you took that exonerates you. That also isn't allowed in the court of the law. There's a lot of things going on here. There's a lot of moving pieces. Yo, the Kardashians, yo. Anyway, so the first thing I want to say is one of the most disturbing aspects of what he just released is that Kris Jenner apparently said they had to redo the sex tape because the first one, it was too bad. Now, first of all, we talked about this earlier. The second one was terrible also. Nobody should have wanted that shit released. She was trying to help them out. I don't know what the first one was, but that had to be, they must have just been laying in the bed next to each other, saying, you feel anything yet? That's all I can think of. Because that one was horrible. With all due respect, if there's any kids here, that's just proof that you should never do these things. Okay? Never. There's certain things that should never be filmed. And you don't know what those things are yet, but whenever you find out what those things are, now you know you should not film them. You should not film everything. There's certain things, the bathroom, it's personal. You should not film. You film in the bathroom when all your clothes are on and you're not actually using said bathroom. You get what I'm saying? If there's any kids watching. Anyway, point being is this. I want to be clear. A mother watching a video of her daughter doing all the sexy things with some dude, and then telling said daughter, those sexy things was not sexy enough. You need to be more realistic. I don't know what to think about that. I don't know where they make these type of people. Point in which I want to make is this. How trustworthy could a person be that will put their daughters in that situation? I think that's the point that this dude is trying to make when he says she took a lie detector test from a dude that doesn't even know how to do a lie detector test. Which a lie detector test isn't even admissible in the court of law. No, we accept this as people, but it gotta be from a guy that knows how to do it. What in the hell? That's like saying, yo, look, we gotta guard Michael Jordan. Somebody go get Paulie Shore. This is the NBA Finals. There's one shot left. Go, Paulie Shore, suit up. What the fuck is you talking about? I'm sorry. First of all, Paulie Shore is like, I don't even think that dude's 6 foot. So I'm imagining. So I'm imagining Paulie Shore over there. My apologies. Oh man. Yeah, I don't even think he's 6 foot, man. What the fuck? Anyway, this guy giving a fucking lie detector test to probably one of the greatest liars we know of modern history. Allegedly. It's a little comical. I'm sorry that I find this so much funnier than most people is probably gonna find this. You don't know that this woman is one of the biggest, allegedly one of the biggest liars ever, right? Anyway, let's talk about some of these text messages. That's probably why they show it so good. I mean, I don't watch it, but I know a lot of people do watch it, and it pushes the algorithm. You gotta respect that. But that's probably why they show it so good. All acting is pretending. There's two types of people who are really good actors. People who went through a lot of trauma in their childhood, and people who are good liars. The only difference is the people who are good liars have to be really good liars. The people who went through trauma in their childhood is usually just natural, because all of those emotions are there. It's just being able to tap into them and channel them at will. There's a reason why they call it the emotional spectrum. That's a conversation for a different day. We're having a much more we're having a much more much less serious conversation right now than that would be. With that being said, I gotta stop doing that. With that being said, I'm gonna tell you what I find interesting though. So he's also shooting at Kanye, apparently, right? So he's shooting at Kanye and he's shooting at the Kardashians, right? But I think that this is beneficial to Kanye. I think this helps Kanye. Because remember, they're the ones that's the reason why people think Kanye is crazy is the Kardashians. The reason why everything Kanye does now looks crazy to people is because the situations he had with the Kardashians. Now imagine if all of those times people thought Kanye was crazy, he wasn't crazy. He was just dealing with narcissists. And whenever you're dealing with narcissists, you look crazy. You know how it is having a toxic relationship with somebody who right and wrong isn't even a comprehensive state of mind to them. You understand? They can't even comprehend right and wrong. That's part of the problem with a narcissist. So you know how difficult that is? So this whole time Kanye was dealing with a family of narcissists. This whole time he wasn't crazy. Do you get it? This is why Kanye benefits. When you're dealing with narcissists, you always look crazy because you can't give in to nothing. You understand? And what narcissists are going to do is, narcissist is going to go lie to somebody else and tell them, no, don't talk to you about it. So you can never know what the fuck it is. But they're going to tell you ways to go, things for you to go talk to the person. So you'll verify certain things, and they'll say, if that's right, then that's right. And if that's right, then... And no, if that's right, that doesn't make that right. What the fuck are you talking about? But people fall for it. You know what I'm saying? That is what it is. Bamboo says, wow, I just watched Center of the Core says Scorpios are great actors, actresses. I think that the term now is just actors for everyone. I think that that's the appropriate term. I think actresses, I think for whatever the reason is, now it's seen as something. I think a couple of years ago, probably about 7, 8 years ago, they were trying to steer away from actresses. I don't know if they still are. I don't think there's not anything wrong with it personally, but whenever that comes up, I just think that that's interesting. Like, I always thought actresses was such a pretty word. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the actress, I thought that was a pretty word. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think maybe women don't like actress because a lot of times it's also being used when people are saying some chick is a lie. Oh, that bitch is an actress. So maybe that's what happened. All women got together. They said, "We vote. That word gotta go." And it was like, well, you know what? The word gotta go. And you see people walking around with cloaks over their heads and lanterns. The word gotta go. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Um, let's listen to some Ray J. Let's listen to some Ray J rants. Y'all want to listen to some Ray J rants? Let's listen to some Ray J rants. Let's get this speak going over here. Hold on. Let's find some Ray J. Find some Ray J. Got one right here. Niggas hate me, thinking I'm fucking crazy. Narcissism. People don't be knowing no better. You can't say nothing because once a narcissist trick you, when you try to trick somebody, when you try to tell somebody, they like, you tricking me. He told me this. She told me. Like, All right, let's listen to this Ray J rant. What the fuck, yo? Okay, for whatever the reason is, it sounds like it's not playing any audio. What the fuck? Huh. I'm gonna have a new problem. Oh no, I don't. Whatever you're doing, I don't care about that. Yeah, I got some people that just don't worry about that. What up, Heavy Joe? I'm sorry about that. I'm having a problem with my speaker currently, so we're not gonna even use that. I'll just use it without the speaker. Listen. Yeah, I can't do nothing about that. No, I don't even. I can't do nothing about that. Those people are crazy. Niggas hate me, thinking I'm fucking crazy. So this is what this nigga put out. It's so crazy because this nigga Kanye like to put up everybody text messages that he talks to, right? And then a nigga like us to do it and everybody mad. But give this nigga the glory. Fuck that nigga's glory. Let's talk about it, dog. Y'all can hate me all you want. I'm doing this for my kids. I got nothing to lose for my kids. Check it out. So let's not use profanity. This nigga tell me let's not use profanity. Let's hop on a phone call later. Wack said you had to take and say he lying. Because Wack ain't never said that. Because me and Wack both know that Wack was just playing around because Chris Jenner is the one who made us shoot the sex tape and sell it for her. She made us. We'll get to that. I got all the people on that shit. I got all the emails. I got Chris Jenner. I got Kim walking into Vivid. I Kim had on a white dress. I had on a white shirt. We walking into Vivid together. Also, you do know, at the end of the day, if all else fails, all I do is plan on just going to court and explaining my situation, especially when COVID made it so I couldn't go to the courts, and showing the difference in the money that I was making on the channel for the news. You know? So, yeah, I'm not concerned. That's just legal shit. I'm not concerned. Yeah, so basically, listen, just so we can be clear, basically, damn, that might help get my shit pushed through. That's a fact. Basically, just so we can be clear, the problem is behind the scenes, the Kardashians is messing up deals for him. That's what he said. He's like, yo, I'm trying to work, and behind the scenes, like you messing up deals for me. This shit that I'm trying to get done, and you doing shit to fuck me over. And for whatever the reason is, I'm like, what? Like they still mad at him? Like, first of all, why are they mad at him? Wait, hold on. The Kardashians is mad at Ray J? I did not even know that. Did anybody else know all of this? Who else knew that the Kardashians was mad at Ray J? Did somebody tell me? Because I did not know this. Okay. Did anybody know this? Because I did not know this. Yeah, there's this thing called laws, man. I'm just gonna go to court and explain my situation. That's it. And I got enough videos. I'm not lying. Even in the days, even in the last days leading up to, they were still doing everything that they can to try to create a situation. This is not me pretending. This is not a scam. I have videos and videos of proof and evidence. They even have videos and videos of proof and evidence of their scam to destroy my life. Oh yeah, they are doing illegal stuff. Judge, I don't know. You got to talk to. So that's what's gonna happen. So you force my hand. That's what's gonna happen. Wack is connected to Ray J. Ray J is connected to the tape. Okay, so what problem do Wack got with the Kardashians? And just so we could be clear, the whole thing is he don't have the tapes. They have the tapes. Are you listening to what Ray J is saying? Ray J is saying there was never no tape for me to give because you the motherfuckers with the tapes. You busy out here. That's what it's saying. No, listen. Listen. Ray J is basically saying they made the tapes to begin with. They're the whole reason why the tape was put out. They're the reason why the tape was produced. Do you understand? It don't matter if there's tapes out there. It don't matter. They literally made the tapes to put out there. Not only that, but they made multiple tapes because the mother didn't think the other ones were good enough. All of it. So you think, oh boy. Okay. I'm gonna read your comment. Sin of the show says, Sin of the core says, on the show, Kardashian is seen on the phone in full emotional breakdown mode after seeing claims by her ex-boyfriend Ray J's former manager, Wack 100, claiming that there is another sex tape made in SB. So you think everything that happens on them Kardashian shows is real? I don't know if I how to have this conversation with you. I don't know how to have the conversation with you. You think the shit that's happening on the Kardashians is real? Could I get a who else thinks the stuff on the Kardashian show is real? If you think the stuff on the Kardashian show is real, drop a red stop sign in the chat. If you think the stuff in the Kardashian show is all fake and they just making the stuff up because they trying to do whatever the fuck they trying to do, drop a frost in the chat. Because I don't know what they're trying to do. So they're just making stuff up. What I'm trying to say is, how did what started? I didn't. I asked how what started? What did I ask how it started? Tell me what I asked how it started. I'm not saying I didn't. I don't remember the question. Please tell me what the question was. I asked. You can't take everything down off the internet. Shh. Yeah, yo, you can't take when something get off the internet, you just can't take it down off the entire. Just can't take it down off the entire internet. But okay. You actually had started with Ray J, like what it did with them messing up his deals. No, 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 no. I'm not reading. I'm not. I'm not trying to insult you. So I'm about to say a thing so you can understand what I'm trying to say. What up, 050 the movement? Chilling, how you doing? So I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm just trying to make a point. So you don't think I'm poo-pooing your comment. When I asked the question, how did it all started? That doesn't answer the question. Because I just told you that all the Kardashians do is lie. So if I say, how did this all start? And you go tell me what they said on a Kardashian show. I'm gonna pour me some of this. I'm gonna pour me some of this great ginger ales over here. I'm gonna pour me a little bit of this great ginger ales over here. Just a little bit. Just a little bit, not much. So, my apologies if you feel like I'm sliding you. I'm not doing it here to that did not answer my question. You understand? That did not answer my question. No, I'm not rewinding anything back. I think that we know that you're just here to waste my time. Copy. Sinner of the core is only here to waste my time. That's the only reason why I went over that comment so we can see his next comment where he then wants to waste more of our time. So when I don't give his comments that much credence, it's because he's here for the comment section for y'all to talk to him. He's not here for me to talk to him. He's just here to say shit like that. Well, anyway, if he says something funny enough that I can make enough jokes, I respond. Other than that, no. We never gonna be able to do the show. We make too many jokes. All right, listen, pay attention. They have the tapes. There is no tapes for him to be giving back. Who the fuck has tapes? How do y'all even go for this? Who's tapes? It's 2022, right? I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. You see, last night I really was tired. I didn't take no naps. I took a nap, and it was a pretty decent nap. And then when I woke up, I was still a little exhausted, but that's because I didn't mentally rest. Because when you take a nap, it's not just for your body to physically rest. You don't have to actually go to sleep. You need to just relax and not think and your brain, so your spirit can relax. You understand? So I didn't do my spirit relaxing. I did a lot of body relaxing. So let's go. With that being said, they have the tapes. That's why Ray J is pissed. They keep talking about these fucking tapes. When did that fucking shit happen? 80 years ago? They still talking about these tapes and bringing Ray J's name up every 15 minutes. I am absolutely cracking myself up. I hope I stop saying things that's funny. This is a fact. I hope I stop saying things that I find funny. Yeah, I keep saying things. I hope I stop. I don't want to say anything I think it's funny. Let me turn this damn thing on. Apologies, got this damn PlayStation looking. I got shit right before damn thing on myself. Let's listen to some more Ray J. Like, I'd be pissed if I was Ray J. I'd be pissed if I was Ray J. I'm gonna tell you why. Ray J is out there doing whatever the fuck Ray J is doing. I mean, we don't really know what Ray J is doing. But whatever he's doing, he's not getting in nobody's way. And it's just some Ray J shit. Whatever the fuck he is. Maybe he's somewhere playing the piano in some millionaire's home. I don't know. I don't know what he's doing. Maybe he's like doing a moonwalk on like under a chandelier or some shit. I have zero idea what the fuck he's doing. But he's doing it. I gotta stop opening that Instagram. Oh, I gotta be on Instagram. But I didn't open that page. Oh yes, I did. I'm sorry. Yeah. I think I got what I was looking for. Copy. All right, I'll get to that. Give me a minute. This Ray J shit real quick. All right, so boom.
Sex tape contract. There go the sex tape contract. There it is. There's the whole thing, right? That's the set. That's my handwriting. That's it, right? This is the sex tape full contract. So that's my handwriting. Here's what happens. Kim is rushing me. Her mom's rushing me. Let's get this done. Come on, like let's just get it signed. Kim's with me while I'm signing my contract. She's like, hurry up, babe. Matter of fact, I'll go ahead and help you. I'm gonna sign your deliverables for you so you can just rush it through. So Kim signs the deliverables, exactly what we about to sell to Vivid. It's her signature. I mean, it's her handwriting. Giving Steve the giving him the right to sell it. Like, here's the deliverables, and look who signed my deliverables and was in the room. Look who was in the room with me. Look who wrote exactly. You want to see the sex tape contract? Here go the sex tape.
I'm gonna let that play one more time. Listen.
Here it is. There's the whole thing, right? That's the sex.
Listen what he's saying.
That's it, right? This is the sex tape full contract. So that's my handwriting. Here's what happens. Kim is rushing me. Her mom's rushing me. Let's get this done. Come on, like let's get it signed. Kim's with me while I'm signing my contract. She's like, hurry up, babe. Matter of fact, I'll go ahead and help you. I'm gonna sign your deliverables for you so you can just rush it through. So Kim signs the deliverables, exactly what we about to sell to Vivid. It's her signature. I mean, it's her handwriting. Giving Steve the giving him the right to sell it. Like, here's the deliverables, and look who signed my deliverables and was in the room. Look who was in the room with me. Look who wrote exactly. You want to see the sex?
Excuse me. So yeah, how in the hell are you talking about? You gave the sex tape to a purveyor of pornography, and somehow you trying to tell me Ray J has the sex tapes? How? You gave it to a dude that's whole job is to get sex tapes all over the internet. That sex tape is everywhere. What the hell are you talking about? I'd be so pissed if I was Ray J. Yo, I'd be so pissed. And all of these years later, you keep bringing my name up on this. We got whole documentation. Like, what the hell? We got all the documentation. Check this out.
Because Kanye can put up everybody text message that he talked to, right? And then like us to do it and everybody would be mad. But get us that glory. Fuck that glory. Let's talk about it, dog. Y'all can hate me on you. I'm doing this for my kids. I got nothing to lose for my kids. Check it out. So I'm assuming you know the full story. This is me being honest. 05, right? How it happened. I'm trying to be super cool. I just want my name to be clear. I'm here for peace and happiness for my kids' future. That's all I care about this in life. That's all I get. But let's put it on the rest, bro. I'm in the hospital. God wants this to happen. Absolutely. Let's hop on when you get out the hospital. Listen, I'm gonna be here for a week and over the morning. I'm sober and I'm honest in here, all by myself. And then keep going. Much love, yada yada yada. All that shit. Is it too late to call you? I'm up whenever. Keep going. Let me know when. Keep going. Like we got all night for this.
Shout out to Cola Ray. I like this outfit. I like how she looks in it. Shout out to Cola Ray. Shout out to all the D Glass. Good evening.
Kim Kardashian got her handwriting and her fingerprints all over my contract. When you look at the two, when you look at my signature and you look at her signature on my deliverables, that say sex tape number 1, sex tape number 2, and guess what? The third sex tape or the second they've been trying to play me on, it called Santa Barbara Sex. Her mama made us go shoot it for safety. She watched the mother and said, hey, we're going to go with the first one because the first one is better. It gives my daughter a better look than the second one that I made y'all go do. But you watched it?
Okay, so hold on. Hold on. I gotta process this. So they did one. Then she made them do a second one, but the second one was the bad one, so they just went with the first one? So the second one was so bad. So the second one was so bad they went with the one they didn't want in the first place. Shout out to that shit.
Oh, dude, but you watched it and made a decision, and then you get on whatever show you was on and take a lie detector test with a fraud. Kim Kardashian got her handwriting and her fingerprints all over my contract. When you look at the two,
her fingerprints. She can't say that she can't. Everything they saying is they're gonna lose in court. Period. That's basically what he said. Look, they're gonna go to court and they're gonna lose.
I don't know what the you think this is, but you have with the wrong person. Period. You have with the wrong black person. Period. With the wrong black man. Oh no, you don't the wrong one. I was just gonna handle it legally, right? And just hit you in court and just get what I'm deserved from all of y'all trying to defame me, trying to make me look bad. When you know what's up, in 1 hour, I'm having them send everything I got. We going through receipts tonight, Chris. We going through receipts tonight, Kim. Everything that I got, I'm gonna let them see. And it ain't nothing. I don't know.
So Ray J Textor, this is what he wrote under the post part of it. You fuck with the wrong black man, Chris Jenner, and then hashtag Kim Kardashian. I don't give a F how old this S is. What you trying to do to me is almost inhumane and foul at the highest levels. You see the Kardashian empire falling apart. I guess God is ready to act on it. After this being just ready, or this could all be cap. After, because this is the Kardashian type of shit. F this being just racist. This is wrong to do to anybody. You think you can just F people over and get away with it forever? That's where you are wrong. I represent God's army. And now it's about to be an easy win on you devils and con artists. You stole all that money from my mom and sister, over 800K, and you had to pay it back because you were guilty and the judge ordered it. You tried to bury that just like they trying to bury me. You never sued Steve Hirsch for $5 million because we all made that up together. It was your mom's idea. You want to take a fake lie detector test with John Grogan, or this word letters is just small. All you got to do is Google him and look up what comes up. Clown shit. John Grogan is a fake. He is not a polygraph examiner. He is quite accurately known as the polygraph parasite. He's been convicted of 26 counts of fraud, and he has a PI license. They had his PI license pulled from him, and he simply become a world-known polygraph examiner. It's all BS. He never graduated from a polygraph school, and everyone knows him for what he is. And I can't believe he has the things to go on the radio show. Have people like me listen and expect not to be disclosed. This is the dude Chris Jenner had taken her lie detector test to make me look like a liar. And what's more sad is the network allowed it to happen. Everybody is getting sued because um, sued for defamation. You thought Kim and Chris stories was true, so you ran the stories. Facts are, it's completely false. I can't wait to see the truth. I don't give a fuck what anybody, the truth. I don't give a fuck what anybody say or feel at this point. You already think I'm a horrible person. Know what they've been making me look like. I'm going on the biggest rant of my life tonight to clear my name of this negativity and show you how these people are fucking devils. After this finale, then we could be done with this. I'm fired up tonight. This is for my kids. No one can stop me. I'm overseas at a villa in the Dominican Republic. Don't matter. It's on. So yeah, Ray J is pumped up over this shit. So Ray J is pumped up over this shit. They already won. They were supposed to leave Ray J alone and just go about their lives. That's what happened. People will get they win, and then instead of just going about their life, they keep trying to fuck the person over. Then all of a sudden, God say, "Okay, let me see how long this is gonna last." Boom. God let it go. God let it go. God wait. So the person asks for help. God say, "Okay." Oh, also, remember when Kris Jenner was accused of sexual assault by one of her bodyguards? That's wild. Remember when Kris Jenner was accused of assault on the sex side of one of her bodyguards? If you spell sex backwards, what does it sound like? S. Is it X? That's how you spell the word X. Uh, uh, that- that- My fault. My brain is doing something right now. I'm just adding up a lot of shit. Yo, that's crazy. Anyway, sorry about that. Back to the Kardashian crazy shit with this guy. Also, how is fucking Whack 100 involved in any of this? This is why I keep trying to tell you, Whack 100 be lying. Whack 100 always talking about he got tapes. You know how many tapes he be lying about them tapes? This is proof he be lying about them tapes. He ain't got no tapes. Ray J just said the tapes don't exist. He ain't got no tapes. So what tapes is Whack 100 talking about he got a Ray J? And stop everything. Ray J is saying that these tapes don't exist. What tapes do that's why he's mad at Kanye. What tapes do Whack 100 talking about? Ray J just said the tapes don't exist. What tapes is this nigga Whack 100 talk about? Cause somebody explain this shit to me. Besides the one person that's the troll, who's the only person in here that chats with me at all. I do know that's the same person every single day, right? And that's why sometimes I just get off, right? Because that's the only person that talks to me. That's the same person that make all the videos about me. The same person that spams my comment section with bullshit. Only person that talks to me every day. And this is the big laugh that these guys have at me every day. Because they think I don't know. That's why I get off. All the D glasses, Whack 100 keeps lying. Yo, look, listen, pay attention. How in the hell listen, how in the hell, at least I believe it to be that person. How in the hell, what tapes is Whack 100 talking about? Can somebody explain that shit to me? Somebody just explain to me what tape Whack 100 is talking about. What possible tapes could he be talking about? Don't ask me how I knew that was going to happen. Fuck it, I'm just going to start reading the chat. I don't got no choice. I'm not reading this guy's comments no more. I'm just gonna start reading the chat. I don't got no choice. They took everything from me, even my. Fuck it. Let's just move to the rest of the conversation. I don't even want you in here. When you come back with the next character, I'm gonna kick that one too. I'm kicking this one too. When you come back with the next character, I'm kicking those too. So come on, bring back your fake another fake account. I'm just gonna kick them. I don't want to deal with them. What else we have on the schedule? Let's get this over with. I should have just said Kardashians. Let's see if there's any hip hop thing. I'm just gonna hit this live. So what else she sent me? So Chick-fil-A says they tweeted something apparently. Chick-fil-A tweeted grilled yuck. Wait, hold on. I can't see it. Grilled spicy, but still no spicy nuggets. Grilled spicy deluxe, but still no spicy nuggets. The community prefers to know if spicy items are on the permanent menu. So, somebody from Black community tweeted something to Twitter to what's these guys Chick-fil-A's Twitter, and it says your community be the first to know if spicy wings are permanently on the menu. So they said poor choice of words. I don't know how I take that. I don't take that as poor choice of words. There is the understanding that the Black community, there's a joke that, the Black communities, we put a lot of spices and stuff like that in our food or whatever the case is. But I mean, any Caribbean based people also do the same thing. But in America, that's a thing. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm upset at that. I mean, I'm not upset at that. I guess I would need more context. I don't think that's something to be upset over. I don't know what to tell you. Shout out to Ronnie from upstate New York. I don't think that's nothing to be upset over. I don't know. That's just the way I feel about it. I'm cool with it. I don't eat nuggets out of none of these places anymore. Once I found out that it's just paste until they cook it, but I guess it should be paste. I'm not sure. It should be paste. You know what I'm saying? I'm not 100% sure. I don't know. I mean, because that's easier to transport. I mean, I don't know. That's how McDonald's transport them. I don't know. Hey, whatever happened to Vina Love? She disappeared off the internet. I mean, off she was going on something. What up, Mr. Serious? Dang, I didn't switch the damn thing over yet. People are gonna be upset when I finally get around to it. Oh yes, we do want to talk about Nicki Minaj. Thank you for reminding me. Nicki Minaj actually has some new music coming on Friday. It looks like she's gonna be doing some new music with Blue. This is the cover art right here. Looks like she's gonna be. He's a good songwriter. He's a good songwriter. She might not be blacklisted. She's not blackballed no more. They working with her, but they should have been working with with Nicki. I was gonna call Queen Nicki, but they should be working with Nicki. Like for real, for real. Like Nicki's a beast. Like Nicki is literally the most lyrical lyricist, the most lyrical mainstream female rapper right now. Tell me where I'm wrong. Like lyric wise, like lyrically, like she's lyrically the best female mainstream rapper right now. That's why these other chicks don't want to fuck with her. I mean, she don't have she's the most lyrical. Remy Ma has the hardest bars. Like Remy Ma got bars. You understand what I'm saying? You could have bars but not be lyrical. You understand what I'm saying? Like we don't say Eminem has bars. We say Eminem is a rapidy rapper. He lyrical. You understand what I'm saying? Nicki Minaj is probably the best rapidy rapper, female rapidy rapper out right now that's mainstream. And I'm honestly, I don't think it's close. But I think in just the better rapper, Nicki Minaj is probably the better rapper than Remy. But if they go head to head in the battle, Remy gonna torture every time. Look at your man Offset. This is what happened when you get with somebody from the Bronx. You just start just living your yourself, like whatever your true self is. Because that's what we do in the Bronx. We live our true self. This is where hip hop comes from. He living his true self. He got his Michael Jackson jump off on, and they lit too. Not for nothing. This whole outfit is lit, by the way. I fucks with it. If we was going somewhere like going out to party or something like going out to like a classy event, and my old lady wanted me to wear that, I rock it. It's a fact. Not even for shits and giggles, like on some real shit. Like I rock it. If she gotta be dressed like in a similar over the top fashion though. You know what I'm saying? Like she gotta be similarly over the top dressed. I'm not gonna be over the top dressed and gonna be one of us out here doing this shit. It's all for one and one for all, motherfucker. Sorry about that. I was actually looking at something pretty interesting. But just female rappers in general, we're about to get ready to go out. Just female rappers in general. Like I said, if they ever get this versus thing back up, I think the versus shit is fucked up right now because they gotta finish paying Swizz Beats in them. So that's why I think the versus thing is fucked up. But if they ever get the versus thing together, they just don't know how to match people up. They don't have no imagination. Like they have an imagination, but they don't got no real imagination. They don't have no real imagination. They have an imagination, but they don't got no real imagination. They thinking inside the box. That's what I'm saying. I think outside the box. Rhonda says, if you remember, Joe Budden said one of the reasons she worked with 6ix9ine is to get back into the good graces with the industry. Word, I did not know that. I did not. I do not remember that. Thank you for reminding me. If I didn't know, you just put me on the new game. But in any regard, um, she had been black for a long time, and if not for her incredible talent and her community, she would have been fucked. Rhonda says there's talk that Cardi and Meg was supposed to take Nicki's spot. Epic fail. Cardi has a spot. Megan has a spot. They cannot have her spot. They tried to set Cardi up for Nicki Minaj's spot. They tried their hardest, but they can't. If you coming for Nicki Minaj's spot, you have to be able to write. Cardi might write, but she don't write. You understand? You have to be able to write if you're coming for Nicki Minaj's spot. It can't be no cap. Like you gotta be able to. Your pen gotta get busy. What up, Charlie Santana? Haven't seen you in a while, my brother. How you doing? Your pen gotta get busy. So that's just what I'm saying. Just in all due respect. So that's why I say Remy Ma is not the better artist. She's not. I'm sorry. But if they battle, Remy Ma gonna eat it every time. It's gonna be crazy. Rhonda says Nicki has a new song with a lot of young rappers. Asian Doll is feeling away, and probably others. Asian Doll is not a good rapper. These people are not rappers. These people they go make their music because they sit in the studio with 10 niggas that do a song that all help them write. These are not rappers. You understand what I'm saying? These ain't rappers. You want to know why people like Nicki is nice? Because she was probably dating a nigga that thought he was a rapper. So she rapped with this nigga all the time. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you. That's right. If you think that I'm lacking of anything, you can always pull up to the Cash App and to the PayPal. If you think that Jack Frost needs a help with anything, you can always pull up to the Cash App and the PayPal. I'm always accepting help. I'm always accepting assistance. So if you are of a godly nature, if you are of a godly nature and you are concerned with my affairs, you can always pull up to the Cash App or to the PayPal. If you are not of a godly nature, you can ridicule me because that's what your energy is, and so therefore I can't stop you from being who you are. Charlie Santana says, salute. Went on a hiatus from the net and get to go dark from the darkness. Copy, I hear that. You got locked up? What happened? Beat somebody up or did you steal something? I'm joking. All of the jokes. Yeah, just so we can be clear to the person that keeps spamming. If you think that I need assistance with something and you have a godly nature inside of you, and you the type of person who is, have any type of, you really mean this out of the kindness of your heart, you're a good person, you could always pull up to the Cash App or to the PayPal. I'm just saying. Copy. I'm humble. I accept I'm humble. I really am though. So you cop the flip phone and hit the road hit back. The road said, I'm tired of this relationship. And then you came back to the day. I'm sorry, that was a terrible domestic violence joke. Or Blueface and Krishan joke. Did you see what I did there? You see what I did there? That was actually a pretty good joke. And then I flipped it. Right? Come on, don't play with me. Don't play with me. Don't act like I'm not here with it. Don't act like my wit ain't sharp. Copy. Don't play with me. So Tory Lanez has been playing the intro to a song that he did with 6ix9ine. So interesting. But he's always been him and 6ix9ine have always been cool. They've always been pretty cool, all due respect. So when you got when you two individual when you got problems with the industry, it is what it is. Like so, they always been cool with one another. Look at the title. He's at Rolling Loud. He can't perform in the USA. Wait, who can't perform in the USA? Tory Lanez? Tory Lanez is in. Oh, Tory Lanez can't perform in the USA because of Meg Thee Stallion. Oh, I hate that bitch. But he probably getting all the money in Canada right now. Canada's probably pumping their fist. Yeah, he gotta perform for us now, you rat bastards. The Tory Lanez fans in Toronto, in Canada, is happy as hell. They're like, yes, yes. He's stuck, damn it. Yo, go. Oh shit! I put that thing on top. It's like he's stuck, damn it. He gotta perform for us. That fucking festival was lit too. That shit was crowded as hell. That was crazy. What up, Jason Elliott? That's a clean way of saying I did a bid. Right? Nigga was like, I got the cell phone, I got the flip phone, and I hit the road. Niggas like, word? Like, yeah, I hit the road and shit with some with a pick. We was laying down a train track. Shout out to this guy. Shout out to Charlie Santana. Shout out to Jason. Shout out to everybody. Hope everybody's having a beautiful night. Hope everybody's having a beautiful night. Don't y'all like Happy Frost? Like, don't y'all like Happy Frost? Isn't Happy Frost a good frost? Don't y'all like Happy Frost? Don't you like Happy Frost? Jada. All of these women is getting single now. Forget all of the videos that we already dropped. Pay attention from this video and the rest coming out. Copy? Forget all of the videos. Forget all the other. Forget the videos from the last 2 years. Just dump all of those videos. Those videos ain't shit. Those videos are dope as hell for the most part. But we're not talking about those videos. Don't worry about previous videos. Worry about the videos we're doing from now on. Yes, we will be doing 2 lives a day. And as soon as we get this computer situation completely fixed, then we're gonna be doing our regular content back. Kyla Pratt. I want to show this real quick. So I have so apparently I used to date this chick that looked like Kyla Pratt, right? The funny thing is, what was I? I was like probably like, I don't know, 32 at the time. And she was like 22, 23. She could have been like 21, 22, some shit like that. God damn, I'm always dating younger chicks. Not always. What's her name had me for a couple of years. What's her name had me for a couple of years. And my daughter's mother and me the same age. I don't be knowing what nobody ages when I fucking meet them. Okay? I don't be asking people their age when I meet them. You know what I'm saying? I look at you and be like, you know what, you look old enough. And if you're old enough and you cute, I'm probably gonna and not everybody talks back to me. Like, I don't know what to tell you. At least I don't be knowing. You know what? So apparently we went to the fucking White Castle today, and I was just having a regular conversation, and apparently people thought I was flirting. That's just how I talk to people when I'm in a good mood. Gosh dang it. Oh, this is interesting.
Video games. Yeah. This shit came video game, Call of Duty. So it's not just the music. This is a reflection of society at large. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? That violence has been pushed in all forms of entertainment.
You know why I find that interesting? Because people are still wondering which rapper is going to take the stand in the T.I. situation, in the YSL situation. Because people still wondering which rapper is going to take the stand. So I find this interesting. I find this levels of interesting. So don't forget that part. People are still trying to wonder which rapper is going to take the stand. This sounds to me right here like T.I. is trying to make sure that we delineate a difference between what rap and hip hop is supposed to be, what we're getting, and even more importantly, that violence that's in hip hop terminology and everything that we're using in hip hop actually came from somewhere else. So don't say hip hop is the problem. Hip hop isn't the problem. The problem is what society is. And society actually encroaches into everything, including hip hop. So just like hip hop encourages society encourages hip hop. So it's like a symbiotic relationship. So basically, what he's saying is, and it sounds like what he's saying right there is, one of the things that is even said in hip hop, which is used in hip hop, one of the things which is said and used in hip hop, just so we can be clear, to denote something negative and something bad, isn't even a term that originated in hip hop. It originated somewhere else.
Even the term. Listen. It wasn't created by us, but video game. Yeah. This shit came video game, Call of Duty. So it's not just the music. This is a reflection of society at large. You know what I mean? That violence has been pushed in all forms of entertainment.
Oh shit, that's it. I thought he was saying more.
Even the term op. Where do you think that came from? It wasn't created by us, but video games. Yeah. This shit came video game, Call of Duty. So it's not just the music. This is a reflection of society at large. You know what I mean? That violence has been pushed in all forms of entertainment.
First, Champagne Poppy says he fucks with the 2K stream. I need some 2K23 players for my Pro-Am team. I'm on PlayStation 4. We're going to, hold on, I wanted to say this. We're not playing in the middle of the day. We're going to be playing 2K24 after the Tonight Show, Monday through Friday. That's when we're going to be gaming after, after Tonight Show, Monday through Friday. That's when we're going to be gaming. That's going to give everybody an opportunity to get home or whatever the hell. Give me 1 second. Because I want to put together a 2K Pro-Am team. So we will be gaming at night after the Tonight Show, Monday through Friday. And on the weekends, I want to be able to schedule, not every weekend, but on the weekends, I would like to be able to schedule through the day because we're going to be live. And if I ever get Madden, I want to play y'all Madden. But does anybody want to just play me? I will just play you on live. My New York Knicks against your team. Who do you use? My New York Knicks against your team. I want to start doing challenges. I'm gonna need a minute though, because I don't know I don't even know. But my New York Knicks against your team. I'm on PS4, homie. I'm on PS4. I'm on PS4. So I'm on PS4. I don't got PS5. But if we get the Madden, notice I'm saying we, because if we get it, y'all guys are buying it. Government and media got a grip on it all. That's a fact. Oh, hold on, Charlie Santana. I'm getting right back to that. I just want to finish this. Because if I get it, y'all buying it. I just want to be clear on this. We need a lot more support to the channel before I could spend my money on a video game. So that's just the way it is. So we get it. You guys is buying. I'm just honest, and I don't know no other way but to just tell the truth. I don't know no other way. Nah, I'm not gonna tell the chat to donate for a PS5. If I had the money for a PS5, I wouldn't even know where the fucking cop one. No, I don't want a donation for a PS5 anyway. The fuck? There's so many more things that's more important. Please don't donate for no fucking PS5. I'm so far away from needing one of those. Copy. Please don't donate for that. I'm telling you right now, if you try to donate, I was talking about Madden for the PS4. The fuck? I was talking about Madden for the PS4. I said if y'all want to cop Madden for the PS4 that I do have, I'll play the Madden. But I don't want nobody to cop a PS5. If y'all gonna get anything, get a fucking computer. Do that. Let's get a computer. Let's do that. If you're gonna do anything, not no fucking PS5. What the fuck? Yeah, like what the fuck? But y'all could already remember before I didn't really buy video games. Remember? I never really had video games. Never. We used to have games. I only played like one or two. I really had video games. I don't really game. I play the sports games, and I'll usually get like I told y'all. I play DC Universe, Madden 2K, and I might have an adventure game. I could use an HP desktop. You thinking about passing down a still valuable HP desktop? Okay, Sebastian Tompkins, I'm here for that. Just read this title. I'm here for that. The problem is, I'm actually a pretty humble individual, but since people are misinterpreting everything that I do, it's coming off people treating me like I'm not. So people treating me like I'm an asshole. I'm not really an asshole. I'm just easily agitated. I don't know no other way but to be honest. I just don't know no other way. Let's see what this says. Godfrey goes at Fat Joe for trying to do comedy. Stay in your lane. I'm tired of Fat. I'm not Fat Joe. I'm tired of Godfrey at this point. Who the fuck told Godfrey that he could tell people who could tell jokes and who can't tell jokes? And also on top of that, where do you go to get this degree in comedy? Like, like who we got to talk to make sure that we can tell a joke? Like, you got to go talk to a guy? Is there dudes? Like, what the fuck, y'all? No, nothing wrong with hand-me-downs. What the fuck? Oh, yeah, I like the 2K stream. I'm hoping to get some people to play with so I don't have to. I don't really care to go play with strangers. So we're gonna probably stop going into the pro am for a little while, and I'm just gonna like stream me playing against a team or something. I'm probably gonna stop going into the pro am for a little while. Probably just gonna stream me playing career or something because I don't want to go in the pro am. That's a waste of my time. I'm not enjoying it. You understand what I'm saying? The winning and losing is inconsequential. I'm not enjoying it. That guy's crazy, man. Godfrey's like, I could tell. Only you gotta before you could learn how to. Yeah, but I'm not. I don't want to go in the pro am until I got some guys to go in the pro am with. The, but humbleness is one of the reasons in which why I'm having all the problems I'm having right now. Also, so go figure. I hope mine always hear me as electronics he's not using, and I use them till I can't no more. I mean, I'm always a little concerned about getting electronics from people because you don't never know what's on them. Um, maybe something malicious, maybe something personal, that they forgot. Um, Said the raging is entertaining. Oh no, I hope not. I don't like raging. Um, Sebastian Tompkins says, "What my mom's be doing with me." That's how I got the desktop. Oh yeah, okay, boom. Um, But yeah, if there's ever any content you want, I'm doing what you guys want me to do. So as always, I can't wait to get my computer back. I don't know what to do till then, but when I get my computer back, we're going back to work like we've always been. What up, Tyson Garcia? Rhonda from upstate New York says, "Why can't rappers try new things? If he flips, the flops. If he flips, he flops. Look at Meth, 50 Cent, and many others who transitioned into other careers." No, you're 100% right, Rhonda. Why can't Fat Joe tell jokes? Like, who the fuck? What this guy talking about? I hope he runs into some people. No, I don't. But I mean, what the fuck is you talking about? How you gonna tell who can make jokes and who can't tell jokes? That's a crazy. Champagne says you nice at 2K for a old head. I literally just try to make the character the way I play in real life, but 6'5". That's what Ti was trying to do. Tell jokes. Um, no, no. Stop. Ti wasn't trying to tell jokes. Ti was trying to get on the stage and be himself. Ti was trying to get on the stage and be the person that he is when he's around all the people that love him. Which is nothing wrong with that. But he don't got that type of swag. That he can't pull it off. You understand? For all due respect. Exactly. It weren't really jokes. You understand? That's what I'm trying to explain. Like he doesn't even know how to set a joke up. You understand what I'm saying? Do you see that 2 seconds ago, a little while ago, somebody put a comment in the comment section and I fucking processed the joke, set it up, and spit it out in a matter of moments? That's being that. You understand what I'm saying? That's being that. T.I.'s not that. You understand what I'm saying? Now, when you have somebody that has that, now you give them fucking a month to write a show. You give them a week to write a show. You understand what I'm saying? T.I. don't have that. Fat Joe might have that. And also, just because you're not good at being a comedian, what the fuck does this guy mean he can't be a comedian? Charlie Santana says charisma. That's also important. Rhonda from upstate New York says T.I. still touring doing comedy. He has a cheat code. When he bombs, he has his DJ play his hits. Some comedian feels away. I don't know what I think about that. I'm thinking about that. Hold on. Let me think about that. What I think about that. So they're upset that when they bomb, they just got to take it. And then when he bombed, he do that. I I wouldn't do that. Like I'm not gonna. If I was a rap, I wouldn't bomb on stage and give you a free show because I fucked up. Because then I would never get better. You understand what I'm saying? I would have no reason to get better. You understand what I'm saying? Because every time I fuck up, I'm just gonna give a free show, so I don't have to get better at my actual performing. You understand? Um, I'm gonna tell you a secret. All writers talk to themselves. No, all writers talk into the air. Anybody here, writer? All writers talk into the air. All writers. First of all, if you call yourself a religion, you're religious in any way, you should be talking, period. Especially when you are alone, you should be talking to God, just so we could be clear. I think one of the main reasons why people are persecuted for talking about themselves is because I think that that's one of the ways that Satan stops us from talking to God. Just so we could be clear. Everybody's concerned if anybody hears them talking. So nobody talks to God. You can really only talk to God when you're alone. Rhonda from upstate New York says, I agree with you. All comedians bomb at some point. How's he going to get better by falling back on his music? Yeah, so I'm not here for that. Tyson Garcia says, I always talk to myself out loud, especially in the morning when I'm manifesting. Yes, we're supposed to speak out loud, not talk to oneself. You're not in a conversation. You're not like, yo, we wore those shoes yesterday. Are you sure? I think so. You want to check our phone? Nah, man, you know where you left the phone? I think it was over there. No, we're not doing that. You understand what I'm saying? But yes, speaking out loud is actually extremely, you'll be surprised at how healthy it is. You'll be surprised at how often you'll go to actual psychiatrists or go to a psychiatrist, psychologist. You'd be doing something else. That's a study of mine. But a psychiatrist, how often you go to an actual psychiatrist. And when they're telling you the things that's going to help you get over whatever you're trying to do or get to wherever you're trying to go mentally or whatever, they're going to tell you to say those affirmations out loud. Out loud. That's a fact. They're going to tell you to speak those affirmations out loud. I'm not telling you nothing wrong, yo. Nothing wrong. Y'all be thinking those people are crazy when they talking out loud all the time, and those be the only people talking that God be listening, that be talking straight to God. God be dealing with them niggas all day. You know what I'm saying? It's just that they're asking for just enough to get by. So God gives them just enough to get by. Yes, I have to work on my good spells. Let's talk some. Let's talk. Let's. This definitely therapeutic. I need to work on the positive energy over here. So I'm gonna say some positive affirmations. Let's get 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App, y'all. That's positive affirmations for me. I say that we might get one, we might get two, but that's positive affirmations for me. Let's get five. Let's get 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App, y'all. Come on, let's go. Give me 1 second. Let me get something. Uh, yes. You don't say I got to. You say I get to. You know what I'm saying? It's a fact. Positive affirmation is the way in which you speak, what you project. You understand what I'm saying? That's why I keep trying to tell people, stop having, when people come around you and try to make you feel down, that's never God. Stop thinking that. Stop thinking that when somebody is tearing somebody else down, they're doing that for the sake of the Most High. That's not how that works. At least that's not how I believe it works. Is that fair? Yeah. Look what somebody just sent me. One day, those people that didn't support you is going to tell everybody about how they know you. They're going to have to tell people about how they know me because I'm not. Hold on 1 second. Turn this shit on. I'm not. I'm not doing nothing to nobody. I'm not going after nobody. I'm minding my business in my world, trying to make sure that the people that love me and that I love, finding them is happy. That's it. That's it. Yeah, let's work on some good spells today. Let's get some positive affirmation to jackfruits. Pardon me. And what else we talking about? Put it in the chat. What else we talking about? Put it in the chat. Hmm. Well, we got 94 minutes in. What's that? 134 seconds. I mean, an hour and 34 minutes. I saw it digitally. When I did the math, I saw it digitally. so I read it like that. Bernie's crazy. Rhonda says you talked about a possible Big L biopic. Do you have a idea of who else? No. Apparently, basically, what happened is that that's just something that Joey Badass is speaking about. But I think it's a good idea. I think it'll be dope to do a Big L biopic, but I think it should be more than a biopic because there's so much shit going on around that time. So it shouldn't be a biopic. You should just have it be a series, and it could be about his life, or it could be about it being about his life or work, because then you'll have an ending point. You understand what I'm saying? You'll have a defined ending point where this is the end of the movie. You understand? So and while you're telling that story, you can be dropping hip hop history. While you're telling that story, you could be also um, speaking about how the industry worked back then, how hard it was actually, how much harder it was actually to get seen and to get recognized. While you're telling that story, there's so many different things that you can do. You understand what I'm saying? So the object is to tell the story of Big L's life, and also at the same time we want to have a hip hop discussion. So I think that's actually a dope rapper to do use it on. And there's other rappers, you could do a whole season of Big L. And then the next season we could choose a different rapper that maybe one that passed away because we're paying homage. We're not, this isn't, any way disrespect. We're paying homage. You understand what I'm saying? So then we could use a different rapper or one that went to jail. Remember dude from here go a rapper that we could do, the one that went to jail, and he's in jail for life also in Philadelphia. The one that went to jail in life in Philadelphia for robbing the bank. I forgot his name. That could be season 2. You understand what I'm saying? So, and realistically, what we don't need to do it in a form of. We don't need to do. If I had shit here, I'd do a whole bunch of shit. Like you know. Anyway, so and we don't need to do it in a form of a I was just about to say something. I cut my damn self off. If I remember, I'll tell you. Somebody said something. Um. Oh, I've discussed the Chicago law too. Give me 2 seconds. Rhonda from upstate New York said, "What about the Run DMC or Scott LaRock?" I think Scott LaRock would be dope too. You could do Scott LaRock and you could do but you get the idea that I'm saying. You understand what I'm saying? Watch this shit manifest too, because you know how much shit we talk about over here that manifests in the real life. We got power. Don't let nobody lie to you. Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to say. Steady B, boom. Yeah, you could do one on Steady B. Shout out to Charlie Santana with the $5 drop. He says it was written, track number 8. Who's next? We pulling our blessings down from the heavens. Who's next? We doing this is Jack Frost BBN encouragement night. We're encouraging Jack Frost in the BBN tonight. Who's next? Also, whatever denomination, it doesn't have to be small or large. Apparently, people think they can only get $5 drops over here or two. Like, who told y'all that? Rhonda from upstate New York says retained networks should be banned from doing bio. Oh, something's wrong here. She's not gonna type it. I do appreciate everything and anything, but like, there's no cap. There's no cap. Just sometimes I'm saying if we're doing a saloon, if you want to do multiple drops, it could be just as dope as if you do one big one. That's all I was saying. Certain networks should be banned from doing hip hop. God damn it. Um, I mean, freedom of speech exists. So I'm assuming that's tongue in cheek. Um, Hulu just did a Mike Tyson biopic movie thing. So Yeah, I agree. Certain people should be touching certain properties. Um, let's talk about this shit in Illinois real quick. Don't use a condom. Also, there's actually something that's supposed to make her ovulate more. I forget what it is. But if all else fails, tons of pineapples. I'm not watching the Hulu Tyson series because Tyson said that he's not backing it. That they just did some other weirdo shit. He don't got nothing to do with it. So I am not fucking with it. Okay, so real quick, this Illinois law, people are too upset over it. Basically, they're taking away cash, bail, bond, or whatever it is, right? So basically, what that does is that makes it so they can't keep people in prison forever. So it doesn't even do what people thinks it does. New York just did it, just actually enacted the same thing in 2020. And the reason why is because in New York, I believe one of the reasons why we enacted it is because I forget his name. I don't want to call it wrong. The young boy that had went to jail over stealing a freaking book bag was put in Rikers, came out after 3 years because they found that there was no book bag. There wasn't even a book bag. Some white kid just went and told the police he stole a book bag. There wasn't even a book bag. And he ended up coming out and taking his own life. Now, based on that, is what got a lot of push for this specific law. So just because some people are poor or don't have the money, they don't have to sit in jail for 3 or 4 years waiting for trial. So that's what this is about. Um, well, I mean, you can be with somebody forever. It doesn't necessarily has to be a baby mother. There are a lot of people who have children with others and they weren't able to make it work. So that's the way to feel. Don't get it confused. But it don't always work that way. So we're gonna hope for the worst. We're gonna hope for the best, and we're gonna prepare for the best. We're gonna hope for the best. But we're gonna understand that the best might not happen. But we're gonna try to make it happen. We're gonna try to manifest that shit. Illinois canceled cash bails in January. No, no, no. I don't care what all of the stuff that they're saying. It's so they can't just lock you up and keep you in jail forever without giving you a fucking court date. It's so they can't just put you in jail and have you in jail for 5 or 6 years before you go to trial. That's what the shit is for. So the courts can't do shit like that. It's just that that's just not the way it's being explained. So people are losing the gasket. A lot of states already have this shit. Khalif Browder, thank you, Tyson Garcia. A lot of states already have this. You understand? A lot of states. Well, Fox News. Well, first of all, both sides fear mongers. Just so we can be clear, both sides fear monger. Just so we can be clear, okay? Both sides, both sides. Just so we can be clear, both sides fear monger. Um, but they might be extremely. They might be more concerned in specific areas because they know what kind of people they were cultivating. They know what kind of criminals they were cultivating. They know what kind of, you understand? So there's probably certain places that they just way more concerned. Like if I lived in Chirac, I would be concerned. Period. If I was a regular citizen, Shit, if I was one of the damn savages in Chirac, I'd be concerned. You know how many of your ops is about to get out of jail? Just saying. So I'd be concerned. I don't know what to say. You know how many of your ops is about to get out of jail? Excuse me. Excuse me. So yeah, so that's what's actually going on with that. It's not as bad as they're trying to make it seem. It's definitely something that the Democrats want and the Republicans don't. It can be a bad thing, but to be perfectly honest with you, that makes it so they can't keep you in jail. That helps it so you're not guilty before being proven innocent. You understand? Because if they could just hold you in jail before you take a trial, you're guilty before being proven innocent. You get it? So that's what this is combating. That's what this is against. So what we talking about? I'm starting to like the conversation. Rap bastards actually start pulling up and talking. Which I told you, and the numbers went down, and then motherfuckers start talking. I'm fine with the numbers being right like this if we gonna have a good conversation. But yes, for the person that was saying whatever, that I 100% believe in being faithful to the person that you're with, just in general. And yes, if all things being perfect, if I was to get anyone pregnant again, I will 100% want it to be with somebody that I'm gonna live the rest of my life with. I wouldn't, especially at the age I'm at now, I would hate to get some chick pregnant and then we don't work out. Like I would just, that's not something that I would want. I will work on it as hard as I can. Um, I don't even want to date somebody at this age for nothing. So I definitely don't want to just have a kid with somebody that it's not going to work. Don't make sense. Rhonda from upstate New York says the beef real between 50 and Little Kim real is 50 Ali trying to help promote the next song. I did Meg pull the song? I heard Meg and her people pulled the song. Is that real? Um, every time Little Kim pops up, 50 say something. So that beef might be real. I can't say that somebody is your. I mean, you were gonna if you're my daughter's mother or my son's mother. I don't have a son currently. Yeah, I'm gonna have love for you forever, but life exists. I would, like I said before. First of all, I would hope that I'm fortunate enough to find somebody just in general that I would even want to have a child with. Nevertheless, actually be fortunate enough to create one. Rhonda from upstate New York says Swiss Beats, Cardi B, Little Kim are in the studio. Really? Are you sure? You pulling my chain? Maybe Cardi B saw the shit with Meg the Stallion, and maybe they was fucking with Little Kim bars. I don't know. Maybe Cardi is a hip hop head. Cardi from the Bronx. She a hip hop head, and she understands it. When you from the Bronx and you get into the industry in any manner, you kind of royalty, yo. Whether you realize it or not. I don't. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't. I don't really want to use the term BM. What do I say? The song was pulled super weird. I don't have a clear reason. They say it was copyright, but how could they let that happen? Don't know. Tyson Garcia says you don't want to be in. You want to see my say my child's mother. Yeah, I don't really like saying that either. Rhonda says they send a picture of them to the studio. Oh shit, that's crazy. Champagne Poppy said, "How can you get a girl jealous if you see they see?" Well, first of all, trying to purposely get anyone jealous is a sin. So I encourage everyone to stop doing that. That's literally a sin to purposely do anything to have anyone envious. If you do to purposely do anything that encourages someone else to sin is a sin. I just want to be clear on that. I just want to be clear on that. This might just be a regular troll. Let me unkick them. I just be kick. It might be a regular troll. Let me. I'm gonna unkick you. It might just be a regular troll. I'm gonna unkick you. The regular trolls that just say regular troll shit, I don't got no issue with y'all guys. Y'all could do whatever the fuck stupid shit y'all do. It's the trolls that be taking personal attacks at me that I don't care, that I don't like. Just so we can be clear. The trolls that don't be taking personal attacks at me, I don't really got an issue with you niggas. Tyson Garcia says, "Why get a jealous? You don't want to play mind games." No, it's literally if you do anything on purpose to elicit a sin out of another individual, that's a sin. Just so we can be clear. So don't do anything to try and make anyone jealous. That's literally a sin. But yes, you are correct. A woman seeing with other women sometimes make it is what it is. If you are enjoying any aspect of the show, you can always pull up to the super chat or to the cash app and show your love and support. Thank you in advance. I gotta buy a new. I lost the freaking cord for my fucking phone to charge it. So now I gotta use this other shit to charge my phone. And that damn thing charges my phone so slow. I don't even know if I don't know what the fuck. This shit takes so long to charge the phone. I don't know what to say. I'm probably gonna have that phone. Hope it get charged before the Super Bowl. I got things to do. You're basically just saying women want things that other women have. That's it. That's what you're saying, right? Women want things that other women have. That's what you're saying. People are like that just in general. But no, I get it. Just so we could be clear, I understand most of what people are trying to say to me, but a lot of things that people want me to do, you understand, I can't do because it goes against core beliefs I have. And I don't want to criticize the things, so I don't talk about it. You understand? Because then that's me being in a like I'm not better than nobody. You understand what I'm saying? Just different. I want to be different. I don't know why people won't allow me to just be different. What the fuck? Why everybody be like, Jack Frost got to be just like me? Like, what the fuck? Anyway, no, I'm not going to do anything that I don't think is. It's not gonna. Sorry. Appreciate you though. It's probably the best advice anybody's ever given me. Just I just can't do certain things. It really limits me, but I want to go. I want to do the right thing. When you win the right way, there's nothing like winning the right way. When you don't win the right way, it's not a win. You know you lost. Especially if you're honest with yourself. You know you lost. You know what I'm saying? When you're a person that's honest with yourself. But when you win the right way, then you could be comfortable in your win. So even if people mad at you, it don't matter. You did everything the right way. Remember, this is the best way to put it. The reason why sometimes people think you scamming is because they're scammers. You understand? It's the only reason why they think you a scammer. Stay a scammer. In their mind, we all the same. In their mind, everybody just like them. In their mind, everybody corrupt just like them. You understand? I fucks with this. Shout out to Coyle Ray. She just posted this 13 minutes ago. Shout out to Coyle Ray. I fucks with it. I fucks with it. I would love to be in charge of her fucking I fucks with it. I actually like the outfit. I think they could have jazzed it up some. There's a couple of things I would have did a little bit different to make it a little bit more chick, a little bit more girly, but still strong. You know what I'm saying? I can think of a couple of things I would have did. I would change the shoes too. She wanted to rock those shoes. Those shoes had to go. I don't know how she doing heels though. So, um, no. Kendra like flowers, and I like women that like flowers. I like women that's soft. So, nah, you liking flowers is dope. Because then when I just want to get you something nice, I know I could just get you some flowers and that'll pick your day up. I know when you having not the best day, like nothing terrible, but like you just need a little pickup. You know, the flowers smell good for the house. So nah, flowers a win. Like what the fuck? Y'all out here dating chicks that don't want flowers? What the fuck they want? Hennessy? Dating chicks that want Hennessy? Nah, flowers are the way. Dating chicks is like chicks who come in the crib and shit. First they doing burping and throwing fucking smashing beer cans on their forehead. This isn't really a conversation that I want to have, but you should try to be with somebody that you appreciate character. If you appreciate somebody's character, then they're never taking advantage of you. Because first of all, you should want to be with somebody who you want to do good things for. There's no girlfriend I've ever had that took advantage of me. Because I was, so the way I felt in love with them at the time. So I want to help you. I want to you trying to win. I want to help you win. Right? So you can't take advantage of me if I want to help you win. How can you take advantage of me? I want to help you win. I don't know. I probably don't understand what you're saying. I don't think I understand what you're saying. Anyway, I'm not gonna have this conversation. Obviously, the champagne poppy is the dude that was in here before, because that's the only people that comment like that and talking about some shit that don't have nothing to do with anything. So I'm gonna stop commenting back, but so much. Anything else y'all want to talk about? I don't want to talk about this. No disrespect, champagne poppy. I just don't want to talk about this. No disrespect. My apologies if I upset you. Um, Women are dope. I'm gonna tell you what a woman will do. A woman will be out here paying all the motherfucking bills for a motherfucker chasing his dream that he might not reach and still allowing that motherfucker to be the king of the household. If that's not strength, I don't know what the fuck is. You know how many dudes out here would have never made it to their dream if they didn't have a good woman behind them? Anyway, um, I don't have a relationship advice for anyone. I'm single. I know nothing about women, obviously. My best advice to give you about relationship advice is you probably need to ask someone else. I'm single. I don't know what I could tell you. I could tell you how it feels to not be in a relationship. It kind of sucks. Um, Everybody has baggage, homie. Everybody has baggage, homie. Carla Ray's a cutie. I don't know why she looks so stuffy in this photo. She don't like it. I don't know. She got that little smile going on. She's killing it. I like this outfit. I want the tie shorter though. Why the big ass tie? Shorter, a little slimmer on the tie. I like the shirt is oversized. But if we're gonna have the oversized sleeve, could we get ruffles somewhere on the end, maybe? So it's meant to be bunched up. You understand? Anyway, let me stop talking about fashion and design. I guess that's her new design guy though. This is her new person behind her design, I guess. I guess they just hired this guy. If that bad guy was there before, is that Saucy Santana? He's not a design guy. He's an actual artist, right? Isn't he out there doing the stuff he does? Whatever. Anyway, shout out to these guys. Hope all the stuff happens. And yes, I know who the dude is because he was working with some female, and I follow her on Instagram, and I kept popping up and be like, "What the fuck, yo? Why all the time?" She is in the studio with Little Kim, but they probably just in the studio. That don't mean they working though. That don't mean they working though. They just probably in the studio. They could have just pulled up. That don't mean they working. Yeah, it's some chick. He be with some chick. I forget which female it was. Was it Kresha? One of them chicks. I don't know. He was with one of them chicks. Sweetie or somebody. I don't know what the fuck he was with. His first BM worked. He was. I don't know what he was doing with them. Like, so I don't know. That's why I thought. That's why I initially looked at him. I was like, hey, he's a fucking stylist. And I was like, well, he's a stylist. He could have been a stylist at one point. Ah, it's like, yeah. I don't know. I've seen a video. The dude was twerking. I said, that my eyes. And then I went. I got some fucking Ajax. I threw. I let him sit for an hour. The fuck? Rhonda from upstate New York says his first BM worked so that he could be free to chase his career. Yeah. My advice and experience is any woman could be a good woman. So find somebody that has the energy that you want. Don't try to find somebody that looks the way you want them to look but got different energy. Find somebody that has the energy you want, that's comparable to your energy, right? There's going to be a lot of people out there that's comparable to your energy. First, find the one that you physically attracted to. That's it. People is out here dating people based on the way they look and then their energy don't match. Find somebody that match your energy. That's it. Everything else should fall in place. I'm assuming. That's the only advice I can give. Nope, I am not going to Rolling Loud in Queens. Are they letting people in free? I'm not a concert guy anyway, so that's not even something I really want to go to be honest with you. But I'd go and live stream because, content purposes. But other than that, I'm not really a concert guy. That's not something, pardon me, that's not something I'd be looking forward to. I wouldn't be like, oh man, Rolling Loud, all of the dances. Matter of fact, you know what? I want to go dance with some chicks. I need to go to a club. No, fuck a club. I need to go to Rolling Loud. I need to go to Rolling Loud. I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna see the chicks. And I'm like, y'all sitting over there. I don't trust shit. We gotta dance 15 feet apart. Everybody, 15 feet diameter. All the jokes. Um, I'm supposed to stop telling self-deprecating jokes. Keep forgetting. New Jack City play is coming to New York City. It would be great if you could make it. It would be great if I could make it. I would go to it and tell you about it. I'd do a review on it if I could make it. Tyson Garcia said, make sure she mature, couldn't hold down the job, not needy, no beat. Once again, same energy. If you meet somebody with that same energy, and then that means that's your energy. You understand what I'm saying? If you meet somebody with your same energy, they're gonna be on the same shit you on. You understand what I'm saying? At that point, it's just the ability for you to be motivated. A lot of people aren't lazy; they're just not motivated. You understand? You know what lazy is? Lazy is when you want to do something, want to do something, want to do something, but don't. That's lazy. Lazy isn't you don't want to do something so you don't get around to it. That's not being motivated. You understand? So, like I say, like people just don't know what words mean. That's why I be telling you, I don't think people understand me when I talk. Like I know you hear me, I know you hear the words I'm saying, but that's why I say I think sometimes people don't understand me when I talk because I think maybe I be using. I don't know. I just don't think people understand me when I talk. Yes, I will review it. If I went to, if y'all sent me to any concert or play, I will come back and do a review. What the fuck? I've dated more than one female that had no job and lived with me, and I had no problem with them not having any job. I was making enough money at that time to take care of us, and it wasn't a big point. It wasn't a point of contention. Just so we could be clear. I've also lived with women and had no job. They paid for everything. I don't know what to say. I lived with this one chick. I had no job. I went and got a job, and she got me fired. Shout out to that shit. She wanted me to stay home. Rhonda from upstate New York says, Poppy, I just checked. It's almost sold out except for 300 plus left. $300 plus left. See, y'all talking crazy. Rhonda really, she not capping. They're talking crazy, but Rhonda not capping. Rhonda on it. Um, y'all about to take it? I go. What else we doing? What time is it? I gotta go get a new charge. I don't know. Fuck. I'm using back to using the charger that makes my phone so hot that I can't charge it. I'm back to using the fucking charger. I'm so mad. You have no idea. I lost the other one. Who's on me? Dang it. Mm-mm. I'm gonna stream somewhere I'm not at. Um, Rhonda, I think he bullshitting. Just so you know, if y'all donate for a ticket, I will stream as much of it as I can without YouTube being upset. With YouTube, what would YouTube do if I stream Rolling Loud? Anybody know? But if YouTube isn't gonna do anything to me, I'll stream Rolling Loud. And if YouTube is gonna do something, I'm only gonna stream Roll. And if I do stream Rolling Loud, it's only gonna be for the people who's green team, just so we can be clear. That's fair, right? And then like a day or two after, then I open it up for everybody else. Maybe a week after, maybe a week or two after, maybe a month after. I don't know how that works. Or we just don't do it that way. I don't know. We do it however y'all want to do it. But if y'all could literally buy the ticket yourself and just send me the thing. Send me the e-ticket. But I would hope we would do other things other than, well, let me be quiet. Copy. Hold on. Let me turn my phone back on. Give me 1 second. Okay. I wear Nike Tech. Oh, you want to see my Johnson? Yeah, I wear Nike Tech. I don't got a problem. Where's that? The fuck? What are you talking about? Yeah, you want to see my Johnson? I wear some Nike. The chicks want to see my Johnson. You, I don't know if I should be letting you see my Johnson. Yeah, I got no problem with no fucking Nike Tech. What are you talking about? I really am feeling the way that Champagne Poppy, a dude, is telling me I should wear some Nike Tech. Remember, we have some weirdos that be here. God dang it! Everybody want to go to the MCU. So they asked Gal Gadot would she be open to crossing over into the MCU with Wonder Woman, who is actually the best character that the DCEU has. And she said she would be open to it apparently. Yes, I saw when you put the picture up. I just showed the picture. Oh, you wasn't in here. Yeah, I just showed the picture. The phone is dying though, so I'm gonna turn it off and let some charge go, depending on how long we're gonna be still on the show, depending on how opportunity I have to get it still. I don't know what to tell you, Joey B. I don't know what to tell you. That's I told you that I told you that that was one of the weird pages. I told you that. No, I fucks with Gal Gadot. First of all, Israeli women are attractive. I'm just gonna say that. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Them Israeli chicks, they be attractive. That's just a fact. I guess all women are attractive if you take the attractive ones. But they have a look to them, is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? They got their own specific look. You know what I'm saying? Gal Gadot or Gal Gadot. I fucks with her. I fucks with her. I thought it was gonna be a miss, by the way. I didn't think she was gonna win me over as Wonder Woman. But I'm gonna tell you where she won me over as Wonder Woman. When they was going through No Man's Land in the first movie, when she was going through No Man's Land, I said she's a superhero. Boom. She won me over with that scene. I don't have any YSL updates at the moment. I'm sorry about that. She won me over. No, yeah, well, I don't think we should be able to call all white women snow bunnies. I think only American Caucasian women should be able to be called snow bunnies, and Russian women. That's it. I think that's it. I think Russian women and American Caucasian women are the only ones that should be allowed to be called snow bunnies. That's just me. I was thinking about this the other day. American white women only, right? But we just gotta add the Russian. Well, I just really like Russian. But yeah, American, basically. They the only ones that snow bunnies. Gal Gadot is not a snow bunny. She's I don't know what you want to call her. Just American. They're trying to take the one thing that American white women got, rat bastards. Because the old American white women coming to the chat. We don't need snow bunnies. Get the axes and the pitchforks. They're gonna have torches and pitchforks set into this nigga crib. Why you trying to take the one thing we got in America? I'm bad at the head motion like that too, but you know they're holding the pitchfork. They're holding the pitchfork like this. They're holding the axes and the pitchfork like this. We're mad. We want our snow bunny title back, you rat bastards. Gal Gadot, eat a dick. She's the best thing about the DCEU. I like the DCEU. I just think that they just got to do better. Oh, I'm a big Natalie Portman fan. What the fuck are you talking about? I like smart women. She looks smart. Like she looks smart. And I want them to bring her back to the MCU so bad because her as the Thor is she's one of my top favorite characters in the actual MCU. I love her fucking Thor in the MCU. I like her fighting style. I like the whole in which way that they did it. It was lit, 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 lit. They fucking fixed her character. I'm so happy about that. Yeah, I know she's from Europe. She got patents for like some scientific technology shit too. Also, you know that, right? Like she's like super smart. She's like super smart, like really smart, like in real life. Yes, she is. I don't even know if she's. I don't know if she's pretty for real. I don't know if she's. I don't know if she's pretty for real because she's really smart. So when chicks look really smart, I sometimes they trick me. I can't tell. It sounds so stupid. I can't explain it. I just really like real smart chicks. And you know the funniest thing? They don't talk much. They literally don't really talk that much. Like they talk like when you get comfortable with them, they super silly and like most of their jokes don't make no fucking sense. Like okay, so you know how people tell bad jokes, but you ever heard people tell you bad jokes but they're smart? Like them shits is terrible. I had someone that used to do that. Used to say I had like, a couple of girlfriends that just say bad jokes. But you ever had somebody tell you bad jokes? Dak is injured already, goddamn. You ever heard somebody tell you bad jokes, but they like really smart jokes? So to them, they're super intelligent because then when they get to explain to you, they get to explain how smart the joke is, and that makes them laugh. And you're like, okay, but you get to learn stuff. So that's always dope. I like to learn. What we doing? Hood chicks better because they ride or die. Man, I don't know. Well, anyway, I don't think this is the real Champagne Poppy, by the way. Just so we can be clear, I think this is a fake account. They just cloned his account. That's not the real Champagne Poppy. That's the same dude from earlier that I was about to shut the live down because if that was the only motherfucker that was going to talk to me, it's no reason for me to be here. Sebastian Tompkins says Dak already injured. You cannot be serious. And I can't check because of my phone. God dang it, Dak. I don't know what to say. Dak needs surgery, and it's his thumb on his throwing hand. I'm not a Cowboys fan. I don't know what to tell you. I'm a Giants fan, so I should be clapping, but I don't never clap when people get hurt. That's not my thing. John Hancock says, hello, sir. Hello, Mr. John Hancock. I wonder if they thought that joke was that funny back in the day. Wow, compound fracture. All right. What's that? What they gonna say? That's probably 3 to 6 weeks. Compound fracture. That's when it's broke, but I don't think that's when it's not protruded out the skin. I think that's when it's broke, but it's not protruded out the skin. Is that when it's protruding out the skin, the compound fracture? It might be when it's protruding out the skin. I can't remember. But probably about 3 to 6 weeks. And then there's some recovery time. Yeah, you want a clean break, not a fracture. That's a fact. Well, okay, so my wrist, so I'm gonna tell you a quick story. So I fractured my wrist shooting a jump shot. Let me tell you what happened. So I'm playing basketball at Mullally's Park in the Bronx. So first thing I want to tell you is the park's on a slope. All right. So the court runs from this way to this way, but the park's on a slope. So it's like the basket is over here, the basket is over here. The basket is over here, the basket is over here, but the park is on a slope like this, the basketball. So you could shoot downhill on one side of the same court, and on the other side of the same side, you can shoot uphill. So I was on the side where you got to shoot uphill from. I shoot better on that side for some strange reason. So I was on the side where you got to shoot uphill. That part it really was the ground was just not flat. So it gave a real when you played there, it gave you an advantage. It gave you a real big advantage. So listen to what happened. So I go and I hit the dude with the move, and I see my man in the paint open. So I jump to get ready to throw the jump pass. And when I'm throwing the pass like this, the guy is running into the lane. So I pull the ball back and I don't pass it and I throw the jump shot up. But I'm already coming down. I had mad hang time. I was already coming down. And since I was coming down, I had to shoot it harder. And since I had to shoot it harder, I broke my wrist on the shot. The shot went in, by the way, off the glass. And I felt it. I heard it and I felt it. So I was walking around for about 8 months with a fractured hand, basically a break. And I did not even know it, but I felt it. I had to start shooting with my left. So even to this day, I can shoot with my left hand from about 15, 20 feet out. Yeah, so I was going left hand almost that whole summer. That whole summer I had to play lefty. I got blocked by an eighth grader. I probably did get blocked by an eighth grader when I was like in second grade. I didn't even play basketball back then, but that would have been a good joke. Anyway, yeah, so broke my hand, I broke my wrist. That shit was crazy. Also, I broke this finger right here, and it's not broke no more, apparently. Okay, I'm gonna see if that was some weirdo faking your page. I'm gonna go kick the other weirdo page and see if it also kicks this page and see what happens. Oh shit, it kicked both pages.
Force got blocked by 8th grader and telling him you're a funny guy. Oh, it kicked both pages. Yeah, so that's how I broke. And so yeah, the fractures is dangerous. The fractures is, and my hand was hurt. Or mind you, a fracture is a fracture is basically like the bone is broke, but it's not displaced. It was a non-displaced fracture. So that means that my bone is rubbing all the time like that. So my bone is rubbing all the time like that. My bone. I was like that for like 8 months until I actually all the way broke the wrist during a fight. So Joe Dirt is attracted to me going on. Shout out to Joe Dirt. Said I'm looking cute tonight. I don't know what to tell you about that. I'm probably gonna. Anyways, well, we're gonna get ready to get up out of here. Anything else y'all want to talk about? I'm kind of hungry, and I want to put together a 2K team. I don't think I'm going in the pro am unless I got some players with me. Gotta figure out a way to get some players. I don't want to go into the pro am no more like that. Yeah, because it's frustrating. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to play. Like, you understand? I'm like that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, no, I don't want to handle the ball, and I don't want people to just pass me the rock. I want to be able to play fluid basketball where we could go score 110 points a game. We can't do that if we got people got to slow the ball down every time. We can't do that if we got people can't throw the ball to the open dude. You understand what I'm saying? We can't. So it's not just about passing it to me when I'm open. It's just about the whole philosophy of not passing it to a person when they're open. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, so, so yeah, I'm not here for that. Um, no, I usually stand on the 3 point line when I'm trying to stretch the defense. So I'm a 3 point shooter. So I should stand on the 3 point line. I'll sit in the corner a couple of plays every quarter because I want to be out of the way. You understand what I'm saying? You can't be involved in every play. You understand what I'm saying? So sometimes I come down the court with the understanding that I might not get a touch this time. So I just come down the court and I'll get out the way so they can operate on the other side of the court or so that they can play. You understand what I'm saying? Because you can't touch the ball every single time down the court. That's crazy. Copy. Yeah, so that's crazy. So yeah, I'm not trying to touch the ball every time. So I don't need people to pass me the ball. I just want to play basketball. You understand what I'm saying? I don't want there to be a we're not gonna pass the ball to this guy or we're going to. That don't make sense. You understand what I'm saying? We don't know what's gonna happen the next play. There has to be a certain level of fluidity. I want to be able to have people on my team where we could switch the game plan up on the fly and it's not an argument. You understand what I'm saying? Like even if you don't agree with what the new game plan is, we're gonna go implement the shit. You understand what I'm saying? 100. You understand what I'm saying? I want that. I've had that before, so but those guys are all on PS5 right now, and I'm not. So, if we get to PS5, well, not all of them are on PS5. One of them isn't. The other one I know has a PS4, and I think another guy has a PS4 definitely. So I don't know. I'll reach out to these guys see if we can get something going. With that being said, I'm gonna let y'all get out of here. Uh, definitely appreciate everybody showing up tonight. Pull up in the morning, obviously. I don't think we're gonna be walking tomorrow. I think we're just gonna be in the crib. I don't think we're gonna go out on the walk tomorrow. Mostly because I don't got a cord no more for my fucking charger also. So I gotta get a new charger. So I gotta figure out how to make that happen. And then maybe we start thinking about that. But that being said, I'm gonna let you get up out of here. Everybody just enjoy your night. If you got anybody still awake and you got anybody still awake in your household, please give them a hug. Tell them you love them. You don't never know what's gonna happen tomorrow. Give people their flowers while they're still here. Before you go to bed and after you wake up in the morning, make sure you drink water, nutrients. That's all you need to know. And whenever we're helping somebody else be the best them that they could be in that moment, we being the best us that we could be. Let's go out there and be great. God first. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification game. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I get in this one.